How to improve efficiency in a business. I love this topic because I can get you from a 0 to 100,000, 100 to a million, but you have to really look at your P&Ls, your profit and loss. So I'm going to give you a complete breakdown of how to create efficiency and get to cash. Get a pen and paper, let's go. The three things I want to talk about is your team. You have to strengthen your strengths and hire your weaknesses. You are not doing this alone. Number two, how do you create automation, specifically around marketing and lead generation off social media, which is huge right now. Number three, we're going to talk about one of my favorite topics, build it. I guarantee they're not coming, because that is a thing of the past. You have got to find a distinction and solve problems like completely for people. So first of all, strengthen your strengths, hire your weaknesses. What do I mean by that? You have to have a team. You're actually only good, like really good at 3 to 5 things. And that's what you should be working on. Like, what are the things, and write them down right now. What are the things you're good at? Like, I love facilitating, coaching, training like this. I love marketing, I love the marketing strategies, not the detail of the keyboard. I love the thinking of the marketing strategies. I love selling, easy. And love whatever, presenting from stage, presenting here on Zoom, sharing content, sharing the knowledge that I've been given, and making sure that you have a way better life. So you got to hire everything else. Some of the biggest mistakes entrepreneurs make is you hire in your like kind. You hire the people that are kind of like you because you all get along more. What you really need is, if you're more like I am, the extrovert, outwardly driving, you've got to have the people who are, I'm going to say slower, but more analytical and more thoughtful, who are going to actually pay attention to the details. So you've got to look at, what do you all need and who do you need to hire? Now, do you need them right away? No, but you need one person right now. To get efficient and get profitable, you've got to have somebody setting appointments for you. Most people, just the basic efficiency is they don't run their life by a calendar. They just kind of run their life emotionally. They get up, what do I feel like doing today? And your calendar, for a lot of entrepreneurs, is reacting to the first thing in the morning. You're reacting to emails, reacting to texts. Everybody's asking you things, and all you do is spend half your morning or day responding to other people's requests versus generating and driving revenue. So write these down. There are about 5 to 7 divisions of a company. You have to market. All right, so marketing is getting out on social media, getting out and networking, getting to meetups. More and more people are coming offline now. Not as much as you think and not as aggressive as you think. Everybody talks about it. I've had some offline events. Getting them to actually show up, harder than you think, different than you think. Even some of the biggest events with Tony Robbins and Grant Cardone, they aren't getting the numbers. None of us are getting the numbers we used to get, because everybody's used to sitting, in Zoom clothes, right? Flip-flops and shorts, and then dressed up above. Maybe we'll have a Zoom day one day and just have you all dressed in your Zoom clothes and come out. My point is, wherever you're getting these leads, you've got to market. And then that lead, you got to create a conversion. You got to make a sale as fast as you can. Get them to get their credit card out, whether it's on the internet or in the back of a room. Then you got to manage your cash flow. You got to do your accounting. Then you actually have to fulfill what you sold, right? So you've marketed, you sold, you have the money. Now you fulfill, now you do customer service. You've got to have the technology to support it all and any other operational support. So can you do all of that? No. It's sort of like Michael Gerber said in the E-Myth. Right? Just because you can make the best pies doesn't mean you're the best bakery owner. So what I want you to think about is, what's the business you have? What are your jobs in the business? Design an org chart. I love that activity. Design an org chart and you're not in it. That's an interesting new entrepreneurial challenge, is because you think you're going to do everything, because nobody can do it as great as you. You're starting out with a complete psychology of failure, because there will always be somebody who can do a little bit different than you. You just become great at your distinction. So again, hire as fast as you can. It's one of my biggest mistakes. I didn't hire enough people fast enough, but the person I did hire is the person who set my calendar an appointment. They set me appointments off all the leads we got. I did the closes, and then on other days, different energy, I would do my fulfillment. So I would do sales and fulfillment at least every other day. And as a beginning entrepreneur, that got me to 357,000 year one, 1.7. I added a bunch more people, more appointments, more sales, to 1.7 million year two. You can all do this. You just have to create the efficiencies. Some of you have the looking good program, so I have to speak about that inside of this, which means you want a fancy office, or you want all the fancy new tchotchkes and the new things that you need. You really don't. I have gone from very small offices with no walk-in traffic to beautiful conference centers in Lake Tahoe, back down to more of a warehouse situation in Northern Nevada. It just depends on what you want and how you want to run. But any of you can start in your home and do a home office and then grow out from there. So let's go back to other efficiencies. Number one is the team. Number two is automation. You've got to automate. So most of you will spend a lot of money in marketing. Our biggest expense in our company is marketing. So we have specialists in every channel. We've got the biggest, 70 to 80,000, sometimes 100,000, depending on the month, just in marketing, generating leads and then converting those leads through campaigns. So what we decided to do about a year ago is do this for you. Take my top campaigns and actually do the marketing for you. Get you up your landing pages, hook you to a database, show you how I take people out of Clubhouse and LinkedIn and here out of YouTube, Instagram. How do you take people out of social media, put them into a database, monetize the database on a customer journey with a very systematic method to it. So if you go to Ask RMS, which stands for AskRapidMarketingSystems.com, we will do it all for you. $1,500 a month is all it is today. Now, once we get to a certain level, that price is going to go up, but we will get you all set up. There's nowhere you're going to find a software stack and a team that can get you up in 30 days. We're going to start with that thing called your phone. All those contacts are going to dump into your first database, whether that's 500, whether that's 1,500. You all have a small database. You know people. You just have never asked them for money. So we're going to create some efficiencies in your marketing, in your sales, and automation. And the automation in what we're going to give you in our rapid marketing system not only does all your autoresponders, does all your campaigns, it tracks all your opportunities of sales. And if you want to API it, it can actually track to your accounting. So now you have marketing, sales, and accounting all in one system. Very rare that other systems will do what we are going to do for you if you want us to help you. If not, you've got to create this automation on your own. But every day, here's my rule. You want 21 new names, phone numbers, and emails, new leads, and you want to make 2 sales a day, minimum of $25 of those. And then you do that 5 days a week, you have 10 new buyers, right? Which you have, and if you actually do that 5 days a week, you have 100 people and 10 buyers. You do it the next week, 100 new people, 10 more buyers. By the end of the month, you have 400 new leads, 40 buyers. There's no way you cannot make at least 6 figures, if not more, by doing exactly what we're telling you to do to get efficient. And the other area of automation is, I'm going to add the word sequencing in there. A lot of you, especially you women, you're fulfilling and then hoping to God somebody pays you. You have to do the cash in the right order. You market, get a lead, you sell the lead to make a client, and then they pay you, then you fulfill. You do not move until someone pays you, so stop doing that. Those of you that are watching, if you're enjoying this, go to AskLoral.com, ask any question, make a request. Also, ask RMS for our marketing team system to follow up with you and just say, I want an appointment. The other thing I want you to do right now is the team that's around you need to be watching this channel. That way you're not the one having to lead and have to re-teach all the time. Have your whole team, I have our whole team watch this channel, their question about the channel. So subscribe, click the notification button, share it with your whole team, and have some incentives around it. And if you really want to have lots of incentives, I have an incentive here on my YouTube channel. You watch 25 hours, I will give you $750 credit towards a new mentoring or coaching program. It's not in cash, it's in what I call Loral Bucks. It's a credit towards us helping you more intimately on your next journey and what your next steps are. The last thing I want to talk about creating efficiencies in the business, and I said build it and I guarantee there won't come. They won't. You have got to start doing pre-orders and focus group pre-testing. So before we even wrote, like Make Your Kids Millionaires book, we were in a pre-order for almost about 20 months, maybe even 2 years, just asking people, do you want us to write this book on how to make your kids millionaires? Do you want us to do a book on business and financial, literacy for kids? And we had pre-orders and those created focus groups, and we asked what else they want in the book. And those pre-orders, which is how we launched Rich, got us to a bestseller. See, a lot of you, you're building things and you're hoping somebody buys it, including a book. If no one's asked you or paid you, do not design a master course, do not write a book, don't do anything. Have people pay you, then you start moving. So let me keep mentoring and coaching you. We're going to talk tomorrow, but go to AskLoral.com at any time and ask a question, make a request. I'm right here.